Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are jumping headfirst into an ancient Egyptian myth, the quest for Ra's sun disk. But we're not just here to listen to a cool story. We're actually going to pull it apart and see how this ancient tale is, well, a masterclass in how to teach, embedding new ideas and words right into the heart of an adventure.
So how in the world can a single story do that? How can it teach you 33 new words? Well, we're about to break down the quest of a hero named Anuket. Now, we won't hit all 33 words today, but you'll see the exact technique the story uses and how a really compelling narrative might just be one of the most powerful learning tools ever made. Let's get started. All right, so every great story kicks off with a major problem, and this one is a big one. The source of all light, all life, Ra's sun disk, it's been stolen. And a thief? The great serpent Apep, a creature who isn't motivated by greed, but by pure malice. That raw, destructive urge just to cause harm. And you gotta pay attention to the words they use here. This isn't just a problem. The story calls it a calamity. That one word immediately tells you the epic scale of this disaster. It plunges the whole world into anguish. That's a really deep, gut-wrenching sorrow. It sets a desperate, urgent tone right from the get-go.
So right here, the oracle basically sets the stage for the whole journey. Anuket gets her mission, but her success isn't going to come from brute strength or some magic spell. Nope, it's tied to a very specific virtue, devotion, that unwavering, deep loyalty to a cause. And the goal is crystal clear: bring back felicity, which is just a beautiful word for pure, profound happiness to the land. The story doesn't just throw her to the wolves, though. It actually gives her the tools she'll need for the job. She's armed with sagacity, which is that sharp wisdom and good judgment. She's got valor, incredible courage. And of course, the key ingredient, devotion. By spelling these out, the story is kind of giving us a cheat sheet, hinting at the types of tests she's about to face. And boom, just like that, her response tells you everything you need to know about her character. There's zero hesitation. She fully accepts what she knows is going to be an arduous, a seriously difficult and exhausting quest. She knows the danger's real, but her resolve? It's absolute. So that one word, peril, it's like a big flashing signpost. It's telling us we're shifting gears. We're moving from setting up the problem to diving right into the journey itself. A journey that's going to test her to her very core.
Anuket's journey takes her straight down into the Egyptian underworld. And listen, this isn't just some spooky cave. It's a treacherous place, full of deceitful dangers. It's basically a custom-built obstacle course designed to challenge those virtues of hers every step of the way.
Okay, this is where the story gets really clever. See, it doesn't just say Anuket was brave. It shows us exactly how she survives. She uses prudence, careful judgment to dodge traps. She uses guile to outsmart enemies, and eloquence to talk her way past danger. Each action she takes is a live demonstration of the very words that define her character. What's so cool is that even the bad guys are teaching us something. Apep's minions, just filled with this bitter rancor, they taunt her, and in doing so, they introduce a really important word. The sun disk isn't just stolen, it's coveted. It's a prize that is deeply, intensely desired. That just ramps up the stakes even more. And this is what makes her such a great hero, right? She doesn't just go in swinging. She uses guile, this sly, clever kind of intelligence. By creating a distraction, a false offering, she completely outthinks her enemies instead of just overpowering them. It's smart. And watch this. She's literally using words as a weapon. She points out their biggest weakness, their folly, their own foolishness and arrogance, and she turns it right back on them. It's a perfect example of her sagacity in action. So in this story, her real weapon isn't a sword. It's her eloquence. Her persuasive words have actual physical power. They calm the raw ferocity of beasts and clear her path forward. It's this powerful message that, sometimes words can be way more effective than weapons.
So, this is it. The big moment. Anuket finally makes it to the heart of all this darkness. And there he is, the great serpent Apep, coiled around the sun disk. He's not just strong, he's dripping with hubris, that dangerous, excessive pride that you just know is going to be his downfall.
This is the final showdown.
Now check this out, because this is how the final battle is really framed. It's not just about who's physically stronger. It's a clash between two totally opposite sets of values. On one side, you have Anuket, with her fortitude and rectitude. And on the other, you have Apep, powered by his own hubris and rancor. It's a moral war.
And this is Anuket's superpower in this final fight: fortitude. It's not just being brave, it's that inner steel, that grit to stand your ground and push through when you're facing incredible pain or adversity. It's where her unbreakable spirit comes from.
And then she does something nobody sees coming. She doesn't attack. She prays, but her prayer is this incredible mix of two powerful ideas: contrition, which is a genuine sorrow for any failings, and pure audacity. It's a bold, brilliant, and totally unexpected strategy.
And that's the key word right there: audacity. That willingness to take a huge, bold, surprising risk. It's this wild combination of humility and pure nerve that finally weakens Ape's grip on the sun disk.
So with Apep stunned by her words, she does it. She seizes the sun disk, she climbs back to the surface world, and as she places that disk back where it belongs in Ra's temple, light, life, and this incredible radiance just flood back into Egypt.
And you can literally see the results of her quest right here. The land experiences prosperity. The people feel the benevolence or the kindness of their god Ra. And that felicity, that deep, true happiness, is restored. It just goes to show how the devotion of one person can completely transform a society.
But here's the thing. The real gift of this story, the thing it's trying to hand down to us, isn't the sun disk itself. It's the lesson it leaves behind. Its legacy. The powerful idea that things like devotion and moderation will always, in the end, be stronger than greed and hate. So if you step back and think about it, we've actually been on two quests this whole time. Yeah, we followed Anuket through the Underworld, but we've also been on our own quest, collecting these treasures of language, words like sagacity, fortitude, audacity, and guile. These are the real relics from the story. They're the tools that make our own thinking richer and sharper.
It's just a powerful reminder that the best stories, they're so much more than just entertainment. They're like treasure chests, absolutely packed with ideas and virtues and powerful words, all just waiting for us to open them up and see what's inside. So it makes you wonder, right? What treasure will you find in the next story you explore?